Brickhouse Radio Live. It's your girl. What's up? It is hump day. It is motherfucking Whoopie Wednesday because we got to figure out what's going on with Whoopie. Whoopie done fucked around with the fuck around. I don't understand it. Yeah, I got to pull out my little list because, as the day progresses, I figure out things that I want to talk about and I want to say. So I make sure I don't forget because I'm old now. So I'll be writing shit down. First and foremost, it is Black History Month. Last time we talked, it was the end of January. Now it is the 2nd of February, 2022. So shout out to all our inventors, all our entrepreneurs, all our forward thinkers, all of our civil rights movement activists. Like, thank y'all, everybody that contributed and made it possible for us to have a Black History Month. Because I just feel like it shouldn't be a black or white history. It should just be history. Just whoever did this shit, give them their credit. And if it so happened to be a lot of black people that's smart, that's not our fault. That's not our fault that we invented shit. Because a lot of motherfuckers don't know all the shit that keep us cool was invented by black people. The air conditioner, the refrigerator, all black people. Oh, right. So one of the things I wanted to address, Miss Brianna and her expecting bundle of joy. Y'all know that bitch was like, listen, if I ain't never know nothing about a bitch, I know how a bitch try to hide a baby. Okay, I'd have been around enough bitches that didn't want to tell that they was pregnant or didn't want to explain that they was pregnant, and I seen how they dress themselves. Like, to the normal eye, it looks normal or it's fashionable. Oh, I just got a little bit of loose clothing. Bitch, you trying to hide a baby bump. And soon as I saw Rihanna not exposing her body, it made me think. Then we got the little insight on my birthday when she accepted the award in Barbados. She had a little pudge because usually, like, if a bitch pregnant, it's not gonna be the top part of the stomach, it's gonna be the bottom part that's gonna get big first. So we saw the little fupa, but she denied it. ASAP denied it. But congratulations to them either way. And I'm gonna need all of y'all niggas that thought y'all was gonna get her pregnant. I need y'all to seek therapy because he done knocked it up. It's too late. Sorry for ya. You wasn't quick enough on the draw or whatever it is. That nigga's her Stedman now. Like, I ain't mad at ASAP. Like, that bitch got dough. That nigga ain't got enough come out with another record album or nothing. You be the stay home daddy. Get that paper ASAP. Get them rings, boy. Get them rings in case she try to leave you. Get that paper. I ain't saying it, but bitches do it all the time. All the motherfucking time. I want my homeboys to get their paper too. Shit. And then Nick Cannon, speaking of babies, my fucking Nick Cannon. That nigga dick is a cannon because it keeps shooting the fuck off. Listen. Why come your baby ain't even dead a couple months and you already got a new one in the oven, Nick? Like, do you not believe in STDs at all? Like, I am not saying these women are nasty. I am not saying that they are promiscuous. But nigga, you running everybody fucking raw, yeah? You don't see anything wrong with that? Like, I'm not saying you're a bad father. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying you just having all these kids, young. You just having a rack of fucking kids. And it's just, I don't understand. I don't understand, Nick. Maybe you should call me, Nick. Call me, Almond. I can be your friend. I can explain some shit to you if you got questions. I just don't want to get too close to you, even though my tube's tied. Because I don't want no accidental babies. I just think you potent as fuck. I'm not saying I'm gonna fuck you. I'm married and I'm happy with the penis that I have. But what I'm saying is, if you stand too close to me, I don't know what might happen. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because Nick Cannon need to come out with his own condoms. Cannon condoms. Like, I don't know. I guarantee them bitches will sell out in a hot New York minute. For real. So, again, still talking about babies. So there was a gentleman that strangled his infant to death. Guess what happened to him? Found hanging in his cell. Now, I'm not saying he shouldn't have felt guilty for what he did. I'm not saying that I am the judge, the jury, and the executioner. But I will say is karma's a bitch. Nigga, I don't know what possesses people. Like, I understand I have gotten upset with my kids. I've been through postpartum. I have done a whole bunch of shit. Let's be clear on that. Let's be clear. Nobody's perfect. But ain't no way in heaven, hell, or earth I have thought about like literally killing my kids. I threaten them all the time. All the time. I threaten them on a regular. Like, I get up and threaten them. Like, yeah, but that is just to put the fear in them, because a lot of kids don't fear their parents, and that's the problem. And that's why a lot of them do the shit that they do, because there is no sense of remorse or repercussions. So, yeah, stay scared of me. Stay scared of me. If that's going to make you a better person in the long run, stay fucking scared of me, please. Because for one, I'm not going for any fucking thing. But at the same time, a baby though, a fucking baby, like, you don't get no cool points for killing babies. You don't get no cool points for killing anybody. But a innocent soul, it really, really, really doesn't make it is dumb. It's dumb for you to kill a little kid or to kill a helpless child, whether it's yours or somebody else's. Like all that shit about, oh, I brought you in this world, I'll take you out. Come on, that baby ain't deserve to be taken out, not by the hands of his father. But whatever happened in that jail cell, that shit was karma. Now, my nigga, I don't know if you went on and off yourself because you knew it was a no-win for you, or someone in that jail decided to play God and string your ass up like strange fruit. Whatever the case may be, you with your baby now. So, I mean, I don't know what to say about that, because that is fucked up. Um, let's see. All right. So it's been a lot of talk about talk show podcast host Joe Rogan. Joe seems to be really loose with his mouth, and people, artists such as recording artist India Arie, have decided to pull their music from Spotify because of the things that Joe Rogan spews out of his mouth. And from what I read, as far as India Arie, it wasn't necessarily the anti-vax talk. It was more so a lot of the other shit, like the shit about black people. Like, Joe just say a lot of outlandish shit, and I understand that that controversy sells. I'm fully aware of that. But at the same time, sometimes you just need to shut the fuck up or find something else to say. Like, it just, certain shit just doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense to me. And I feel like this for any Caucasian person, if you can count how many black friends you have, You might be racist. And I'm saying because I can't sit here and count how many Caucasian friends I have. I have so many. You feel what I'm saying? I can't count how many black friends I have because I have so many. Like even Asian people. Like I can't say how many Asian people that I'm cool. Like come on, that's dumb. That's dumb. Oh, I have 3 black friends. I'm not a racist. Bitch, the fact that you can count them motherfuckers makes you a racist. In case nobody told you, explained that, or pointed that out to you. Okay? And I'm saying that because if you feel how you feel about the people that's around you, like all that shit about, oh, I don't see color. Bitch, you see color unless you blind like Stevie Wonder. That's point blank period. You see color. But it's all in your perspective of that color. Am I making sense, people? Are you feeling me? Because when I see white people, I don't necessarily feel like, oh, somebody's getting ready to oppress me. You know what I'm saying? But black people are apprehensive when white people show up because they tend to bring fuckery with them. They tend to be a Karen on occasion, and it could be the simplest thing. And white people have a tendency of wanting to insert themselves in situations that don't involve them. Black people, we different. We see some shit, we gone. Or no, don't ask me shit. I'm not gonna run to the police and start explaining. No, bitch. No, bitch. Even if you track me down, get my name and address, and knock on my door, I'm still pleading the fifth, bitch. I don't know nothing. Per it. So I just wanted that to be known, because like Joe Rogan, you need to go sit the fuck down somewhere and go ahead and be with your little Caucasian-y friends and live your dope life. Cause fucking around with the fuck around ain't gonna help you at all, brother. And I'm just gonna keep it funky with you. I'm gonna keep it funky. Yeah, my little feet got cold. Little, poor little toes, cause I got light skinned feet. So, but yeah, so yeah, Joe. Joe, you was on some bullshit, Joe. I don't know what the fuck, Joe, but you was on some bullshit, so you got to go, Joe. Sorry for ya. Let's see. Let me go down my list. Yeah, motherfucking Snoop Dogg. Let me tell you something about Uncle Snoop. That nigga got mad at the Uber driver and called him a bitch ass because the nigga was scared to come to wherever he was in Long Beach to bring his fucking food. But no, serious business though. You can't be scared. If you're an Uber driver, you gotta be with the shits. You got to be fearless because you don't know where you gotta go. So make sure you got some pepper spray, a taser, a Rottweiler, a flashlight, or something on you. Because you might get that call to go in that unsavory territory. But hey, you got to get that money. But like, I don't see Snoop ordering food and having you set up to be robbed, Mr. Driver. Now, you may not have known that Calvin Brodus was Snoop Dogg. You may not have known who you was delivering to. But you got to be fearless. When it comes to being a delivery person, I'm not saying put your life in danger if you know they shooting somewhere and you get a call. That's different. If you know shit is going on. But you can't assume that every call in a certain area is fucked up. You can't. I've been on the receiving end of that. If anybody knows Pizza Boli's, at one point in time, I'm not sure what their standard is now, but Like them motherfuckers would not come in our building. Like we would literally have to walk outside to get our food. And this is in the state, this is in the capital of Maryland, where it's supposed to be safe at, the Naval Academy and all that shit there. Them motherfuckers, listen, would not would not walk to the fucking door. We would have to let, they would call us, oh, we are outside. You have to come and get you the food. Like, what the fuck? Bitch, I paid you to deliver it, not to drop it the fuck off. And then them bitches want a tip. One dude I had to lean on because he automatically thought he was keeping $5. Bitch, I had to walk out here in the cold and get my shit. No, the fuck you will not. Take this dollar and go about your bees needs because you didn't come that far to deliver it, first of all. So, the fuck out of here. Then, not only do we have scared ass Uber drivers, then we got reckless ass people that shoot people while they driving. Like, you got so enraged, sir. There's a video of you shooting through your windshield at somebody. Road rage. Like I know I get infuriated behind that wheel. Like I know I cuss, I blow horns, I yell, I scream, whatever. I've never tried to run nobody off the road. I've never like do shit at their car. So you want to shoot a motherfucker car while I'm driving? That's just a motherfucker that's trigger happy. They just wanted to shoot some shit. So now you got to deal with the consequences. This is why some people, you need to find out if a motherfucker on medication before they get a gun. Like, that's the thing that they don't check. They check your criminal background, but they don't check your mental background. And that's where a lot of shit goes wrong because it's people that may be good on paper, but in person and in real life, they are fucked up. And having somebody that's manic depressive or fucking bipolar or schizophrenic having possession of a firearm, that's how you wind up with mass shootings. Trust me. Motherfuckers ain't sane one day and then all of a sudden they just go and snap. No, bitch, you been the fuck off. You been off. Just nobody checked you on that shit. Period. Fuck that. Motherfuckers is just so fucking violent. Like, I don't understand why everybody is so violent. Yeah, did anybody see the fucking brawl at Golden Corral over the last steak? Them niggas had baby high chairs hitting motherfuckers with them. Like, Golden Corral shit good, but it ain't worth breaking out fighting over a piece of steak. I know it's the good Angus beef, but still, come on. Come on. And it's COVID. You supposed to be maintaining your 6 feet in this establishment on top of having your mask on unless you eating. And you motherfuckers just want to fight? I don't get it. Like, I ain't never been that mad over no last piece of steak. Like, at a buffet, period. I ain't never wanted to fight nobody because they took the last chicken wing or the last egg roll or nigga. If that's it, that's it. Pick something else. That's what the fuck it's about. It's about eating a whole rack of shit. Like, bitch, if you dumb enough to just go there just for the steak, then that's on you. But I best believe I'd have found something else. Trust me. And it wouldn't have been a fight. Unless somebody hit me, put hands, put paws on me, or touch me. Then, yeah. Then it would be an issue. Then it would be an issue. Oh, back to the Uber. Because I did forget, we still talking about violence and shit. But ladies, what would you do if you were driving Uber and the dude you fuck with got in your Uber with another bitch? Sweet Jesus. I'm gonna tell you something, funky for free. I loves me some C. Allen. Lord knows I do. But I kill him dead before I let him Uber me with another bitch in the back. You hear? I would kill that motherfucker and her. We'd be three bitches in the seat and we going straight off the deep end. Or I'm gonna turn around and start smacking bitches. Like, it's not gonna be okay. And I'm not just gonna give you a ride. I'm just not. Damn. You can cancel this motherfucker, or I'ma cancel this motherfucker. Y'all gonna be banned from Uber fucking with me. I be petty like this bitch pulled a gun on me. Police, him and the bitch gonna get locked up. Like, don't play with me. That's what you not gonna do. Don't play with me, honey. Don't do it. Like, I don't know how that woman stomach, like, listen. Like, I don't know what the fuck I would do if I'm just, oh, picking up Calvin. Oh, that's sweet. That's my husband's name. He's so cute. And I pull up. And I'm looking at him and he looking at me and she looking at me because she don't know who the fuck I am. Bitch. Oh. Oh, somebody's going to the ER. Somebody going. Me, her, him, or us. Somebody's going to the ER. Because I'm telling you, not going to be purty. Not going to be purty. Not at all. I don't know what's going on, but I was supposed to have had a special guest. I guess she decided not to fuck with me. So let me hit her up real quick. Look, I'm ready to call her, y'all. Let me see if she answers. Because I'm ready to be ignorant. I ain't never called nobody live before while I'm on here. Okay, she might be getting her babies ready for school or bed or whatever. Go ahead and end that call. Because the one thing about Cam, I'm not going to beg you. Like, I extend the olive branch. I mean, you busy or whatever. Like, I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying if you busy, that's fine. You know what I mean? That's cool. But you can't say Cam reneged or Cam didn't do or Cam said and she didn't. So I ain't finna do that. No. But definitely, do what you gotta do. Because I got kids. I get it. Like, I've been doing web radio. I've been doing this for almost 2 years now. Facebook Live. But I've been doing web radio since 2012. So, like, 10 years. I've been doing this shit like 10 years. So, I'm aware. Oh, she just hit me up. All right. Let me. All right. Let me get my girl a little invite. Let me hit the escape. That's not gonna work. Let me send her the copy to clip. Mm-hmm. What would you do if I say I do? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Send me your ear and now send you a song, and I'll try not to keep it out of key. Yeah, so I just look, bitch wouldn't be able to ride in my vehicle. You can't ride my vehicle, bitch. The Uber, I pick you up and your bitch. Ha! And y'all probably going fuck or dinner or some shit. I'm fucking all that shit up. Get the fuck out of here. Anybody fit to do that? Nobody's fitting do that. So, like I said, she was dealing with her baby, so I get it. I get it. So I guess she gonna come through when she get a chance. Whatever. So look, I ain't got time for that shit. Bitch, nigga, you and that bitch ain't getting in my motherfucking core. Fuck y'all money. Fuck your tip. Y'all bitches walking. I don't give a fuck if it's snowing, pouring down, raining. Y'all not getting in my motherfucking Uber. The fuck? I'm not gonna help y'all fuck me over. I'm not gonna drive y'all to the fuck me over spot. The fuck? Who does that? No. She heard me, ain't finna do it. Not finna do it. I don't got time for it. Like, that's what is not gonna happen. That's what's not gonna happen. Because I'm not having it. But you not. Mm-mm. No. In. Ooh. No. Yep. So, yeah. So, niggas is mad, sad because of Rihanna. Like, she chose her chocolate king. It's nothing wrong with that. Like, motherfuckers talk about Chris Brown somewhere fighting the air. Nigga, you already got 2, 3 kids. You good? She didn't have any. ASAP didn't have any. This is their first together. That is fucking awesome. Like, you don't get that a lot. You don't get two parents that are actually the parents of each other's first child. Now, how they act once that baby get here, I don't know. How their relationship gonna play out, I don't know. But at the same time, you know, give them their time. Let them do what they gonna do. Okay. And of course, she didn't want to tell the world she was pregnant because a lot of times women don't announce their pregnancies. Like, it be bitches that be pressed and they be like a minute pregnant, be like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. But it's some women that want to be sure because there are complications within the first trimester. Sometimes people have miscarriages, and they don't want to jinx it. So maybe that was her thing. Like, she didn't want to jinx it because she never had a child before. And she wanted to make sure that the baby was healthy and thriving before she announced it. Same thing happened with Beyonce. Oh, look, here she go. Let me add my boo. Let
Hi,
me add my boo. Hey, boo.
hello. Hey, boo. What's up?
Oh, I just thought you was busy. I didn't think you was egging me. I just thought you was busy with the kids. Like, I know what you be doing, sis. So it wasn't no big
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah, I was like, I ain't eating y'all. I said, I'm just getting settled. I was like, put the dinner on. I'm like, okay, y'all can go get y'all dinner. But what's up, Queen? What's up?
Oh, nothing much. Just doing it for the ladies, cause let me talk is all about them niggas. And
Right.
I showed them. You know what I'm saying. I'm the queen of this shit. I've been.
That's right. You've been
I
in
let
it for years.
Right, thank you. So
Oh
I let
yeah.
them go ahead and be great. Had a little Tuesday nights, but I'm in the
Right.
middle of the week. We humping today. We Wednesday. We humping.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I love it. I love it. So what y'all talking about?
Well, I told you I wanted you to come because we need to talk about Whoopi. I've been refraining from talking about Whoopi and her situation, but
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like the beginning of Black History Month, you messing with one of our black women. Like, come on.
Okay. Okay. And I didn't do too much. I was trying to do some research where I was at work about the Holocaust because
Mhm.
that's how it all started. And from what I gathered, what the Holocaust was, and I was looking at it on YouTube, was basically like Hitler, and he's he didn't like the Jews, and a lot of them were killed, and not just
Yes.
that time.
No, because what I would wanted to add on to what you were saying, because I'm not saying I'm an expert, but I'm a nerdy bitch.
Right,
So,
right.
like, if you never seen the movie Schindler's List,
Okay.
you need to see that movie because
I
that's
mean,
based on the Holocaust.
okay, okay. So basically, what was it about?
They were killing Jewish people over in Germany, and
Right.
they were putting them in what they call concentration camps.
Okay. Okay.
So they was like plantations basically. They would have people doing stuff there, like, free labor basically,
Hmm.
but then they were killing them in chambers as well. They were putting them in gas chambers and killing them by
Wow.
masses,
And then
hundreds
they
at a
were.
time.
So I was reading up that it was not only Jews, but it was hippies, gays, people of that sort, and that a lot of Jews that were back in that time weren't really Jews. You know what I mean? Like they, how we just join religion. Like, okay, well, I'm gonna join. I'm gonna be a Muslim. But you really don't, haven't came from that Muslim community.
Background.
You know what I mean? That background, correct. So, and just looking at that, I just feel like that Whoopi may have been you know, and she wasn't fully educated on what it was really about, and so she made that opinion because people were like, oh, she talked too much, and we know she can, but at the same time, I didn't think it was that deep to suspend her for 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah,
just
because
think
that was just basically her opinion
correct.
about it.
That's how I
But
feel.
see, that's the thing of it. Like, Whoopi is Jewish, I think.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. And not only that, she's done a lot of research on Holocaust. Like,
Okay.
one of her first stand-ups was about the diary of Anne Frank, which was a Jewish girl that was in the midst of the Holocaust, that she kind of hid away and wasn't taken off to the concentration camp. Like, everybody in her house was, but her. Like, she lived
Right.
in an attic for a long time
Wow.
to avoid
Yeah.
Hitler and them. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So her, and I think that's what the backlash was, because she is so knowledgeable of the Holocaust for her to make those comments. But
Right.
my thing of it is, Nessa, like, people say what they want all the time.
Hmm.
Like, people downplay slavery to us all the time. Like, oh, bitch, you
Yeah.
ain't never been a slave. You ain't never, was you there? This is that and the other. She wasn't there in the Holocaust.
Right. Right. Right.
You know, that
Hmm.
shit was a long time ago compared to, our
I
ages.
mean, you talking
So
about World War II, so it's like, you know what I mean? It's
decades
like, damn,
ago,
yeah,
decades ago.
yeah.
Right,
So, and I just feel like when they become famous, people become famous, and especially a lot of African American people become famous. Um, you are expected in their eyes to do as they say, or say, see me. If I ever become famous, I don't give a fuck how much money I make. You understand what I'm going to be? Me. I'm going to say my opinion. I just think like she, the apology was only because people got offended, and that's not what she really felt. She really felt what she said.
right.
You know what I
Because
mean?
Whoopi's one of those type of people. She say what she mean and mean what she say.
Exactly. Exactly. So that was a problem for me because it's like stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. That's what you believe. Stand up for yourself, and that's a lot of, especially as black women, we need to start standing up for what we believe and stand up for ourselves. And let them know that we are. I have been educated on this, and this is my opinion. This is what I see. This is what I learned. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right. But see, that's the thing of it with Whoopi, because, like, the thing of it with her was what got them offended is because she was like, how can it was white people on white people crime,
Like
basically.
she
That's
said, it
how
was
she was putting it.
inhumane. Yeah. Hmm.
Either you're
Right.
right, either way, it was inhumane, but it was like it wasn't people of color that were being attacked.
Right.
So she didn't feel like everybody else felt.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
And it
that's just
kind
like
of
people
so
don't
it kind of
understand
offended the
slavery with
Jews.
us.
Right. And it kind of offended the Jews because the Jews look at themselves as people of color. So when she said that, it kind of offended the Jews from what I was learning and looking at the news and looking at what's going on. But I think she was looking at more people of color like us, like African Americans, and that's what she was looking at. She wasn't looking at it, you know, from that perspective. But to suspend her, like, wow,
For 2 weeks though.
yeah, for two
Like
weeks.
I wouldn't be surprised if she even come back.
That's yep. I was telling a friend that I said, you know what, they ain't gonna let her back, probably, and they probably
Either
been
that
wanting
or
her
she
off
gonna be
there.
like, fuck y'all.
Yeah, yeah, and she'll make it up without him. You know what I mean? But I think that was just another excuse to let her go. You know what I mean? Because she always was a very strong
Vocal.
and opinionated person. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Yeah. So that's why I put that as my status because I was like, and I want to hear from all races. On how you feel about it because I mean we have friends and stuff on Facebook that feel like that. Now I need to know what's going on. I need to know where you stand.
Yeah, because I
You
need to
know
know
what I
if
mean?
you gonna be on this list or
You see
no.
what I'm saying? I'm going down Legion with you, and you were Hitler. Hell no.
No, but you gotta go. Gotta go,
You got
Bobby.
to go. Now, I don't
Yes.
want no drink from you.
Mm-mm. I don't want nothing to do with you.
That's the part, Cameron. You know what I'm saying? And, I'm always the type of person, if we can't get on there as a people and talk about it, and there's got to be some rant, back and forth, I mean, be grown about it. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people
Let's
be
discuss
scared.
it.
I be seeing a lot of people that be watching statuses because they watching it because they don't say nothing, but they like what people say. You know what I mean? It's like, get up here and stand up. And so I just really think that, Whoopi was standing up for what she believed in. And that apology, I don't even think she should have gave it to him, for real.
It's Black History Month. I'd have been like this.
Yeah, that boy.
Fuck y'all.
Nigga,
Fuck
we free.
y'all. Yeah. Run me my check and let
Fuck
me go get
you.
these chicken wings.
Hey, me. Your ass crazy.
But look, this something else I wanted to get your opinion on too. And I
Okay.
was talking about it before you came on.
Mm.
So there was an Uber driver and she was dating this dude.
Mm.
She wound up, him and another female wound up being her fare. Like, how would you carry that?
So you
Like,
said,
you go to pick a motherfucker up, it's your nigga and another bitch.
oh, shit. So this is the Spirit of God, I said Jesus on the shelf, putting him on the shelf.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, Damn, that's serious. Now, were they serious or they just fucking or what was they doing?
They wasn't like together, but
Okay.
they were dealing with each other, and she was under the assumption things were going well
Right,
and
right.
it was progressing. So she was like, "Oh, well, Bay not out tonight, so I'm gonna go make this little Uber money."
Damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. I would,
I
I
would
would,
go jail. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
you
I
know
love
what I
Seattle to
mean?
death, but nigga, I got to stab you. Something, something.
I just got, yeah, like what the hell? You know what I mean? And then it depends, like I said, it depends on, the relationship status as well. You know what I mean? If you have that relationship to where though, okay, well, even though you're thinking to yourself, okay, it's progressing, this and that, but y'all haven't sat and talked about establishing something serious,
Commitment.
can't really, yeah, you know what I mean? So you are, but a good thing that you in that situation because you see how he moving. You see how he
Right.
moves. But on the flip side, I mean, when your feelings involved and emotions involved, that shit gonna turn out differently. It's like, nigga,
Yep.
what the fuck is you doing? Well, what? I was just with you yesterday. You
Brat. Everybody getting
know what
smacked.
I
That's
mean?
what I said earlier. I was like, look, I don't mean no harm, but this
Right.
might be a motherfucking collect call. Cause bitch,
Yeah. You have a
somebody's
collect
going to
from.
jail.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, this him. He got locked up yesterday. I beat his ass. Shit.
Yeah. No, bitch, I'm locked up because I done stabbed him and her. Like, I gotta turn
And that's
around and
big
smack this shit
deal.
out of everybody in the back seat
That,
or something, Nessa.
nah.
I said I gotta turn around and smack the shit out of everybody in the back seat or something.
See,
But you
no,
ain't gonna
Queen,
just
that's the
ride,
old you. That's the old you. You can't be slapping people. You got to be,
bitch. If my nigga and a bitch getting in my fucking Uber, bitch, 96
right.
cam is showing
That
up.
is, I'm out here trying to make a little money. You know what I mean? Evidently, you ain't pay the rent. You ain't put half on the rent. So, and you in here with nothing, but you just got some free booty? Oh, no.
Bitch,
That's the
and
old
look,
me.
you didn't even give me that extra duck sauce that I needed.
Okay.
Nigga, fuck you and her.
What my mama saw us, nigga. You feel me?
Everybody catches it.
Yeah, look, bitch, you both went out got a loaf of bread. You feel me? But it goes back
Oh, you
to
talking
that.
about you got COVID,
A
but you
lot of
out with this
listen.
bitch. That's why we ain't out. That's why I'm out driving Uber because we ain't had no plans tonight.
Hello? Right. And it
Shit.
puts you, and that's the thing about communication. You have to be, you have to communicate in all relationships. And that's crazy that you brought that up because I was just talking to a friend about communication and, in their relationship and things like that, and it was just like they together, but you're not together. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I don't get that because I'm a type of person I communicate. We got to talk. We got to laugh. You my homie, lover, friend. You know how we get down. That's us. But
Right.
at the time, I mean, if you come in there once in a while, and y'all having sex, and y'all may go out for a little bit, this and that. Of course, your feelings gonna get involved, but at the same time, you need to know your place and where you stand. You have to know your place. If you want to be a side chick, go on be a side chick. You know what I mean? It's all right.
See, and that was the thing with me. I think that's why a lot of motherfuckers don't appreciate my merge because I was the perfect side chick because I
Right,
wasn't out of pocket. Like,
right.
bitch, nigga, you was worried about me.
And we all been there. So people say they haven't, you know what I mean? And it's like, so once you
I
get
chose. I chose
yeah,
it after Kanaja's dad. I was
mm,
like, I don't want to be committed to nobody no more.
there you go.
Fuck niggas.
There you
Fuck
go.
niggas. That's how I felt. Fuck niggas.
And that's when your blessing came. And y'all
Yup.
two deserve each other. I love y'all. I do. I do.
I can't stand that nigga.
And you what? That's my boy. Leave him alone. Leave he alone. What's
I
up,
will
Steve?
stab his ass. I got papers
Yeah.
on that dick. I will stab him. Yo.
I know that's right, bitch.
The fuck? Nah, I ain't never think I would be married. I mean, to be
Right.
honest, I never thought that anyone, and this not to say I'm smug or anything, but I
Mm,
just didn't think no nigga would be worthy.
right. And
I
you get
never thought that I would come across somebody that would actually be worth my time.
right. And that comes from dealing with different emotions, dealing with hurt, dealing with lies. I mean, even my child father, he passed away, and that the year
Right.
before I decided because he was back and forth between me and Shorty. If you're in that, you know about it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ashamed about it. It was what it was. 15 years. But I got tired in 2019. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give us up. You know what I mean? We ain't going nowhere. You keep going back and forth, whatever. 2020, he passed away. But when I tell you, Camila, that we became the best of friends, I mean, within that year, we just became the best of friends. When no sex involved, when no nothing. It was just, yo,
Co-parenting and friendship.
that's it. And I thank God, you know what I mean? Because, at first I couldn't understand. I'm like, damn, God, why you gonna sit up here and we be friends, because we always back and forth, back and forth. And then you take them. You know what I mean? So, like you said, it goes back to I was done. I don't want to be with nobody. I ain't sleep with nobody. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta just put that focus on you. Put your crown back on. You feel me? And
Yep.
I mean, I
Straighten
met
your
an
shit
awesome,
up.
yeah. And I met an awesome, wonderful dude. Hopefully, we'll get married one day. Y'all will see him and stuff. Cause I ain't gonna put no emojis in front of his face. How you doing?
I know that's right. I ain't hiding shit. That's what I told. Look, that's what I told C. Allen. The bitch, do we go together or no?
Yeah, that boy.
Cause bitch, ain't nobody finna see you sneaking in and out of here. We ain't finna
Yeah,
do that. I got a little girl,
there you go.
and she ain't finna see me with no whole bunch of dudes.
And then people, you got to realize that. You know what I mean? I'm scared to bring people around my kids. You feel me? And that's the scary part about dating. You know what I mean? Because people, you don't know motherfuckers. People out here, you think they looking at you, they probably looking at your little door like, oh yeah, and people sick
And
like that.
see, and that's the thing of it. And see, and that was the thing with me and dating. And that's why, like a lot of people know, but they may not talk about it. But that's how I wound up getting sexually assaulted
Right.
because I wanted to date somebody that wasn't from Annapolis. I
Hmm.
didn't, run his background. I didn't do all of that shit. Wasn't no Facebook back then or none of
Right.
that shit.
Right.
MySpace was just you know, not even really popping off yet.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
like, and that was like always my thing because I was fortunate enough to be one of those people that didn't get molested as a child, and
Right.
I wouldn't want to put my daughter in that predicament.
Correct. Correct.
So I was always fickle about who I had around her. Because I'm gonna tell you, one of the red flags with me,
Mm.
I did not want him to meet her. He
Right.
made it his duty to wait for her off the bus one day. He was supposed to be gone on his
Yeah.
way to work. He went out there and sat at the bus stop and waited for her to get off the bus and introduce himself to her.
Right. Right.
I ain't
Wow. This
like it.
is messing with that. Y'all ain't even talk about that.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
see, with C. Allen, it was different because she had been around him all her
Mm.
life.
Mhm. Mhm.
So that was different. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, phone
And I
too.
knew his background. I knew where he came from. Like I knew him.
Yes. Yes. And that's how it is about.
So that worked for me.
Listen, it took my last friend that I was dealing with. I think it took about maybe like 8 months. Like if we were on the outside setting and it wasn't like no one-on-one person, but we were around people, you know what I mean? You singing it, but she don't know. You know what I mean? But it takes a long time because I can never trust nobody around it. That's just it. You know what I mean? I don't.
I can dig it.
And I haven't. I have friends like you said that been molested by their family members, all that. But I've never. I mean, you know, the experience that they had is just horrible. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
Cause
I mean,
like
I
one
can.
of my friends took that shit to her grave with her. Like it was her uncle, and
Mm-hmm.
he repeatedly,
Wow.
repeated from the time she was little up until she was a teenager.
Damn.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So that caused a lot of her internal torture, a
Yeah.
lot of her emotional torture, you know,
Right.
and it drove her to be promiscuous.
Yeah. Yeah.
And,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why a lot of people don't understand. Like, I will say this, for some people that are same sex oriented, a lot of times people have been traumatized by
Yeah.
the opposite sex.
My
So
God.
they gravitate towards same sex because they feel safer.
Yeah. Yeah. And I have a lot of friends that's gay. Like even for my show that's still coming up. So y'all gotta be on that. You're gonna be on that Queen Lady. That's real talk. But the
Right.
thing was, and I had told the guy, I'm like, listen, I'm gonna do this show. I had got in touch with some people or whatever that was willing to come on the show, share their story and everything. And it's gonna be with the LGB committee and stuff. You know what I mean, community or whatever. And he flipped like, no, I'm not recording that. Peter, I'm behind the camera. And it's like, are you serious? I mean, what does this have to
Like
do
you
with you?
recording this shit don't make you gay, my nigga.
Right, right. And it just amazed me how quickly he got offended by it. You know what I mean? And it's people like that make me think, well, did you have something going on? Like, did something happen to you? I mean, when I tell you, Queen, he got pissed, he was hot. You know what I mean? I was like, wow, but
Right.
yeah, it's crazy because being single and being like and trying to be out there and dating, you just gotta, especially when you got kids, you got a lot of things to think about.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
number one thing is to protect your kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You can't pay me be single right now. Like I
Oh
told
God,
Mikey that shit a couple weeks ago. Like, oh my lord. Like like Vanessa, I just want to hug you through this motherfucking video chat because
oh,
it's like, yo, the pickings is slim out this bitch. Like, where are all the real niggas at? Is
yeah,
everybody fuck boys now? Like,
yeah,
it's no straight men. Like, I'm not
right,
against the LGBTQ community. I'm not against it. You feel
right.
me? Because every pot has its lid. But what I'm
Hmm.
saying is, it's like it is running rampant, and it's hard for straight women to find straight men these days.
Yeah,
Men that
because
are completely straight, that are
secretive.
not bisexual or fluid or what is it, panoramic or you
Right,
know, none of that.
right,
Niggas that don't like
right.
their asshole fuck with.
Oh Lord have mercy. I don't know where they
It's
at.
hard.
Yeah.
It's hard out here. I heard it's hard.
Hard out here for a pimp.
We try to get this money and some dick.
Ah, you stupid. Whole time there, whole asshole. But yeah, man.
What?
Yeah,
Look, shout out to
back on
anybody
that
that can
religion.
take a dick.
What'd you say, man?
Shout out to anybody that can take a dick. Shit.
Oh
That's where
my
I'm at
god.
with it.
Yeah. So this just shows how often you come on here. So
I'm here every week, Wednesday,
okay,
7:30 to 8:30.
okay,
Yeah, I just adjusted. It used to be 7 to 8, but I was like, all
okay,
right, I'll wait a little half hour. And
okay.
yeah,
Right, right,
I'm
right.
every week,
Yeah.
Brickhouse Radio Live, baby. You can go
Okay,
down,
babe.
go to the
You know I'm
page,
gonna
like the
support you.
page.
I will. I definitely will. I was like, oh, be out here
Oh,
with my girl. Let me get up here. I'm gonna be ton of kids. Look, when they come out there, just go on, fix your own dinner. But yeah, we need more. We need more people like this, more shows like this. For people because it helps people, especially as we're losing people and things of that sort. You don't really got no. Hey, Cam, let me tell you, I backed myself up from a lot of people. You know what I mean? People that I was close with, and there's nothing to them. It's just we
hmm
moving in different directions. You know what I mean? And a lot of people, get offended by that. It's like, listen, I'm not moving in that direction you moving. You know what I'm saying? I love you. You know what I'm saying? But
right, right. But
I'm
that's
not
just
feeling
not my
your.
lane. That's not my road to
Yeah,
go down.
yeah. And especially if I ain't feeling your energy, guess what? Like I put on my post every day. Goodbye, family, friend, folks, whatever. You know what I mean? Because family ain't like people say. Family ain't blood no more. Ain't blood no more.
No, they
Nobody
not.
even.
Like, is a difference is family and relatives. Because, like, I
Mm-hmm.
tell people, and I'm not ashamed, and I don't just, run around saying it and I don't blast it on Facebook, but I'm going to keep it 100. Like,
Yeah.
since my mother died, I don't fuck with my brothers. It's only like one
Right.
or two of my brothers I deal with because y'all did some snake shit.
Right.
And I can't fuck with you. It's not
Yeah.
that I wish you bad luck. I don't wish
Absolutely.
nothing bad on you. But bitch, no, you can't come to my house and eat Sunday dinner no more.
Yeah.
I can't pick your kids up. Like they older now. My
Yeah.
kids are the youngest out of my mother's grandkids.
Mhm. Mhm.
So, I can't do nothing else for you because I done did everything. I done been a
Yeah.
babysitter. I done took them to doctor's appointments. I done took them on field trips and all the shit you wouldn't do. I done took
Right.
custody of my nephew when my brother wasn't man enough to take care of his own son at the
And
time.
that's when it
I
stops because they be like, okay, well, she ain't doing this, she ain't doing that no more. You know what I mean? And it's like, damn, you know what I mean? When you gonna start being there for me? When you gonna stop being cruddy? You know what I mean?
You're not
And it's
gonna
like
stop
that.
being cruddy. You're not.
Yeah.
So that's why somebody had to pick and choose,
Yes.
and I chose,
Yeah.
and I chose.
And guess
You
what?
know,
You chose your peace, man, because ain't nobody worth breaking your peace at all. And I've been, and even with me, and I love my family, and I don't expect nobody to feel sorry for me or pick up pieces that I may was lacking. But I was homeless for 2 years. I went, to live with total strangers. You understand what I'm saying? But with me, I would never let none of my family be homeless. You
and
know
I
what I mean?
didn't. Me and my
Right,
family was homeless for almost 9 months, baby.
right.
Me and
Yeah.
my
So
husband and all my kids, and my oldest daughter was pregnant at the time, and we didn't even know.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
find out she was pregnant until we got into our place, like a month
right.
later, and she
Okay,
was
yeah.
fucking 4.5, almost 5 months.
Wow, yeah. So I mean, and
Yeah,
you know what? That just make you stronger. And then not like it's like I go back again. Not saying people move different now. Family move different. So, and that's cool. But I ain't fucking with it. I have a
yeah,
certain limit of how I deal with you, and that's just it. I
and
love
that's
you
where I'm
dearly.
at with it.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Cam. I'm not, I'm not gonna be there every time, for every time you call me like I used to be, like you said, taking you here, this and that. Nah, I'm done. I love you, boo. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be all
Yeah,
right.
but I'm
We
gonna
gonna
love
be
you
all
from
right.
a distance.
There you go. There you go. Because I mean,
Yeah,
man, it's the closest ones, man, that fuck you. The closest ones that, I mean, when I got back up on my feet, man, it was like, damn, my phone not even ringing no more. You know what I mean? But when I
because
was
they like to
down,
see you down.
yeah,
They like to
I
see
was
you
down
fucked up.
complaining. Yeah, then the calls, hey, yeah, I'm da da da. But now it's like, oh my God, I'm just so happy and God bless me. And flatline. You know what I mean? Flatline.
Right. My thing
And it's
been,
fine.
I'm gonna tell you, my flat line has been because I do have a husband.
Right.
It's like, oh, bitch, whatever. You got a husband, or you ain't all that, or you ain't deserve no husband. Oh, bitch, I'd have had a husband if I'd have married just anybody, and
Right.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm
Mm-hmm.
not out here fucking everybody.
Right. Absolutely.
It's a mess. It's a
Yeah.
mess.
Well, I'm
Well,
happy for you, and
thank
any
you.
chance that I get to come on here, you know what I mean, to represent, I'm gonna do it. You know, man, you was a listen. I always tell people, like, if we talk about hood shit, I said, let me tell you something. No matter if 20 waters are beefing, right? Me and Cam will always sit there and trip out front kill dealer building. You know what I mean? I said we always stay real, and that's real women. That's real people. You know what I mean?
Right,
We always told each other, okay, well, look, I stand here and I stand here. You understand what I'm saying? And you respect
right,
people like that. You respect people
right,
like you feel me? When they go down, look,
right.
we just like to battle it out. But I love you. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, we used to laugh about that all the time, but it
all the
never
time,
came to that though.
yes. And you take a look now, and you
Because
just be
I
like,
love your sister,
we at
man. Like I love Dolly. So I mean, to fight one of her sisters to me would be crazy. Like I was babysitting your nieces and nephews and shit. So why the fuck? It just
right.
certain shit just don't make sense to me.
It just yeah. Girl, you got a whole different breed out here now with these. You ain't fighting no more. You just the people killing.
Yeah, you just pop.
And, and it's sad. It's hella sad. You know what I mean? I'm like,
It
damn,
is.
I'm scared to be going up in the hoods. I used to be motherfucking fuck y'all. And I was like, hey,
Yeah,
you
look,
know,
it's like toot toot. I'm gonna go ahead
yeah.
and wave and ride through.
I never forget. I was going through Eastward. Something had happened. Something had happened, and I was leaving out from a girlfriend house, and because I work for the city, I'm telling the cops, I'm like, y'all have a good night, and my prayers are with y'all because, they out there, and they got families and shit like that,
Right.
And somebody was like, oh, shut the fuck up. Okay. You know,
Oh, Nelson would have been like, nigga, fuck you. You would.
yeah.
Mm-mm. Look,
Look,
that's what I
right.
tell C. Allen. Don't keep arguing with these motherfuckers because you got road rage. Somebody get the
What?
chitty chitty banging out the car while we
Yeah.
on 97.
They be crazy, man. They be crazy. I had some guy followed me and he was like, yeah, yeah, he cut me off. And I said, oh my God. And that's what made me like, I need to get my gun license because this shit, crazy. You don't know
Yeah,
who out
it
here,
is.
you know
No.
what I mean? Just crazy. Or what they've been going through. Somebody going through a rough day and then bam, they just flip. You the one who
Right.
triggered something that was already that ain't had nothing to do with you. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah. But
Crazy.
we need to link up. I
Oh,
don't
we
know what
definitely
you.
gonna do that.
Yeah, because I'm up street, so
That
we got to
right.
figure this out. Because I gotta spill some tea,
I'm
and
trying
I
to get
can't
some
do it on
fried
the
chicken.
internet,
Yeah,
huh?
I get some of that fried chicken and shit.
Oh, bitch, I gotta bring some in order to visit. I gotta fry some chicken. That's some ghetto
Yeah,
shit.
we definitely gonna do that. We definitely gonna do that before this. I mean, really soon. I mean, especially with this
Yes.
COVID and everything hitting, man. So it's just, man, people
Yeah.
losing.
I tell everybody I'm not vaccinated, but I stay my distance.
Right,
And if I was to feel sick, I would not come over.
Canada. It's like I wouldn't even got vaccinated if it wasn't for my job for real. And then right after I got vaccinated, it was like, okay, it's not even mandatory now. I'm like, oh wow, because
But
they had us
y'all
every week, every week. So I'm like,
testing
all right.
y'all.
Yeah, girl, they had testing us every single week. We had to bring something in. I'm going back and forth with my job about it. And I started to get it like, okay, because I'm not used to that. I ain't used to, I
Right.
don't do shot. I'm not used to that.
Me either. Like
Like,
as
man,
far as my kids' shots that they needed for school, the chicken pox and all that shit. Yeah, all of that. Did
yeah,
all of that. But like as far as like what's the one that they give the girls for the what's the one they
the
tell you to
HPV,
get it?
HPV
Yes.
shot. Yeah,
Yes, they wanted to give that to both my kids. No. Mm-mm.
yeah,
No.
yeah.
No.
That's
Because
that's
for
what
one,
we're gonna
and
do
then I
that thing.
read later on that shot makes the boys sterile. Why would I want my son not to be able to have fucking babies if he
Right,
want them?
right. It's a money thing. It's a money thing. People don't understand it. And people like, oh,
We
it's
guinea
protect.
pigs.
Nah, it's to protect the government. you
No,
know.
we guinea pigs. They just
Yeah,
use us to get
that's
some
it.
honey.
Yep.
Right.
And even right now they
Well,
talking about, oh, the virus going down. You a whole damn lie. No, it's not. but that's another story. Yes,
yeah,
indeed,
that's a whole
Wayne.
different
That's a
conspiracy.
different story. So you be on
right,
here
right.
tomorrow,
No, I on Wednesdays.
Wednesdays. I got you. I got
Yes,
you.
once a week,
We're gonna come up with
Wednesdays.
look some hot topics. I'm gonna be on here with you.
Okay.
Uh,
I'll be more than happy to have you.
Thank you. I appreciate you for having me tonight.
Yes. Well, go ahead and
Okay.
finish your little drink. Finish your smoking a pancake, and
Uh,
I will
uh,
get up with you. And I will get up with you. And I love
okay,
you. And thank you for coming on
love
Brickhouse,
you.
baby.
All right. Mwah. See you later.
Well, guys, it's been action packed with my girl, Lady Ness. We got that shit off our chest about Whoopi. I will check y'all, and y'all will check me next Wednesday. And I appreciate everybody coming out and showing support and hollering at your girl every week. I appreciate it. I told y'all I'm not here for the likes. I'm just here to keep it 100 with you. You feel me? Check y'all next week, baby. Brickhouse Radio Live. Pew, pew. Cam out. Peace.